Alright everyone, welcome back. It's the Summit 3, and we are in the Europe Qualifier Phase number 2. This is our second series today. It's 4 anchors taking on Team Secret, and here we are at game number 3. Believe it or not, Secret coming into this matchup, of course, like the 90-some-odd% favorites, but 4 anchors somehow found a way to take a game from them in game 1, and now here we are after Secret do even things up in game 2. In a prestige Game 3 action. I am KotLGuy, going to be bringing you the coverage, but I got a good buddy with me, Pajkatt, joining me remotely. Now, Pajkatt, you are going to be playing one of these two teams next. Who would you like to face, and why is it probably going to be 4 anchors? Please.
I would rather face Team Secrets, to be honest.
Oh, that's a competitive guy. I like that.
Yeah, I think they're the stronger team, and I would rather face them. I think it's more like, I don't know, I would rather face the stronger team. The bigger challenge, and if you manage to win, then you would be happier than.
I like that.
I mean,
the thing is if they're as good of a team as everyone makes them out to be, you'll probably be facing them at some point anyways. So
yeah,
exactly. Why not take
them on?
So
might as well face them and then see how they play and see if we can get anything from it. If we lose or if we can just beat them, then we'll feel pretty confident. So
I admire that. Nice stuff. So we'll see the opening draft here. 4 anchors. They eliminate the Puppy Chen and the Wisp on the side of Secret. Got to get rid of the Magnus and the Troll. And it looks like with the first pick here, and reminder that the coin flip worked out for Secret. So in Game 3, they had a choice between first pick or side. They opted for Radiant side over first pick.
It's going to be a Slark for ESC. They used to run that here a lot.
Yeah. Wow. Oh.
Gareth Slark. Yeah.
Okay, Pajkatt the prophet.
Damn.
What?
Yeah.
Is it just
Prophet.
what?
No,
made
it's because of the. All right, so it's like this. It's like they picked the Skywrath, and then I thought it was kind of dumb that they picked the Bat into the Skywrath because Bat is kind of hard to play in the lane against Skywrath. So he's gonna have to go jungle, and then if you have a Slark on top of that, he won't get anything. Plus, Slark is pretty good already against both Quap and Bat. I mean, when they only had the Bat, I think they were already thinking about the Slark because you can dodge, you can break the flame. I mean, the ult, the lasso. If you're just fast enough, because say you're just running around farming or just running around, then you see that your ult breaks, then you just press Q, you just run away and pounce out, and then you break their initiation. And he's also good against them in the lane, so.
I like that. I like that a lot. I actually think it's funny because I feel like if you need to kind of... Now you're in a situation where you're going to be dealing with the Slark here. It is picked up pretty early, and I think all your points are extremely valid, so there's no reason why 4 anchors should pass on the chance of getting a Slark before they could risk seeing it banned. But I felt like one of the few heroes out there that most teams don't really go for as far as a good Slark counter is the Spirit Breaker, which, can give him that extra bit of vision across the map, reduces his regen rate a bit.
Yeah, Secret banned that, though.
But they banned it. Yeah, that's why I found it funny, is that they banned it on their own side, anticipating maybe they want to go with, I don't know, are we going to see another Sniper here, and they don't want to have to deal with the Spirit Breaker?
Well, I don't think they're going to go Sniper into the Slark. I would be surprised if they did. I am also surprised that both teams did pass up on the Sniper. I find that kind of strange, but maybe they just don't like playing the hero, and then it's good for them. I would want 4 anchors to go for another Zeus, because now that the SF is out of the game, and then the Zeus is going to have a way better game. It's also really good together with Slark, as you can deward everything, and you get a lot of that initial damage before the Slark jumps in, so you can get these solo kills. And they just synergize really well together.
All right.
And it's good to botch the Bat's blink initiation as well.
Yeah. They need something to stop the Bat Rider initiation. Secret wager that maybe they would go for like a Vengeful Spirit. He's usually like an obvious counter to
he's banned.
Bat Rider.
Secret banned.
But yeah, they banned it because they don't want him to go for it for the Bat Rider. But they do leave out that option of a Zeus, so we could see if it's something they do decide.
Even a support Zeus could honestly work. You can do dual lanes often with Zeus as the support there and just spam down the safe laner.
Nice.
The Axe is still in the pool. It's not that good against Quap or Bat though for anchors, but they like the hero, so.
Okay, a PA being picked up. What I wager being the mid lane, old school infamous PA, and
last Omni Knight.
Yeah. All right. Quick Omni Knight pickup from 4 anchors after seeing the PA. They just know what they want and they grab it right away. Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, PA only has physical damage, so I guess I like it against the physical damage. The GA is pretty good. And Secret want to take this. They want to be able to take this late game, so they go for the Night Stalker. Oh, I mean Enigma, sorry. Yeah, I just saw the Night Stalker, and then Secret go. I mean, if you have Enigma in the jungle, you pretty much almost always have late game, unless the circumstances are Omni Knight is actually one of those heroes that could potentially contest the Enigma. We'll see if either team picks out Rubik. I think he could be good on both
Okay.
sides, but Enigma's just one of those heroes. When you get to late game, he's just so scary.
If they don't ban Rubik here, I'd be pretty surprised, to be honest with you. And with that pickup of Enigma, the ban on Vengeful Spirit obviously makes even more sense. Enigma could have trouble with that.
They banned Sniper, actually. So.
But the Sniper is going to be banned from Secret, but I'm wagering Secret could still...
I'm curious how 4AC you're going to lane this.
Well, the initial impression is Skywrath Slark to the safe lane, maybe with Omni Knight if it's not going to be a off-lane Omni Knight, and Night Stalker, who could potentially be a mid-lane Night Stalker, but could also be that 4-position crafty, aggressive Night Stalker. It is hard to gauge as far as what they like to do. Or maybe they're just waiting to see the 5th pick of Secret and decide from there. We'll have to see.
I think it could be an off-lane or a mid-lane Night Stalker, is my guess. I think the Omni and the Skywrath are probably the supports. Unless it's an Omni off lane. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna guess.
Well, you don't want to theorycraft too hard about it.
No, because I think you can lane these heroes. I mean, the Skywrath is definitely gonna be a support. Otherwise, I will be very surprised. But
mid lane Skywrath.
He's definitely gonna be a support, and then I think it's gonna be either an off lane Omni Knight or an off lane Night Stalker, I guess.
I always just fear for the off lane Omni Knight. It's just. I feel like that's where Omni Knight's at his weakest, usually in his laning phase. So I'm always surprised that people like Universe are able to do so much.
I think they don't have that much good stuff against an offlane Omni Knight. He could just repel himself and run away, is what I'm thinking. And then just try to leech XP. But we'll see.
The nice
Maybe a
thing
dual
is,
lane offlane with the Omni Knight could work as well.
That is true, and they do already know with Enigma on the field that he'll be busy in the jungle, so he's not going to have to go against any sort of intense tri-lane or anything that can really bully him too hard. But the Lina is going to be the last pick here from Team Secret. Is this a Kuro support Lina? Potentially.
Yeah, it could be. Unless it's a support quap. I actually don't know either what they're doing. I don't know anything anymore. Man. I give up, dude.
Now you see how hard it is for us. We're sitting here like, yeah, I don't know what the hell's happening right now.
Yeah.
I'm sure I sound like an idiot, but the fact of the matter
is...
I
get paid to do this, and I don't know what
and I'm like, I'm just going to name the heroes and say what they can and can't do and what lane they could be in, which is pretty much any and all of them. I mean, at this rate, it could be a support Slark, and I'd be like, whatever, sure. But, okay, well, what they bring to the table, though, you get your burst from Lina. They got respectable team fight this is for Secret, of course, with Black Hole and the Sonic Wave and some way to kind of get a hold of someone with the Bat Rider, given that the Bat Rider is going to be able to have a decent laning phase even going against the Skywrath here. It's 4 anchors,
I want to see a Warlock right now. Okay, it's a Venomancer.
You're going to get a Venomancer,
that works too.
Sorry.
But yeah, some hero with big team fight, AoE. I think this is actually pretty good from 4AC. What they're going to do is... They have both the Night Stalker and the Slark, and Slark has night vision, right? And Bat Rider, his night vision is kind of crappy, so it's going to be hard for him to initiate. And they're going to have both heroes with night vision, and they have Venomancer wards, so they're just going to get complete map control, I think, is their plan. Just get a lot of map control, and then they can just split up with the Night Stalker and the Slark, go for pickoffs, and force Secret into pretty much sticking together, more or less, and then they could out-farm them. See how that goes.
Do we fear at all for 4 anchors having a bit of lack of disable, though? Slark has Pounce, but outside of that, I feel like they have only some silences to work with, some slows, certainly, but no real lockdown, I worry.
Yeah, I mean, if Slark gets a Basher eventually, Night Stalker can do the same. I think they could be okay, because they don't have that much... I mean, they have a Black Hole, a Lina stun. That's also not that easy to hit, Lina stun. And then they have the lasso. But the Bat Rider is gonna have a pretty rough game against these heroes. So I think they could be okay. I think it's gonna come down to the early laning stage a lot. Who comes out on top should be able to stay on top, I think.
And it looks like Secret are anticipating 4 anchors, which they are doing, and invade, as I like to call it, into the jungle. Get those wards down.
4AC should be stronger level 1, though, because they have an Enigma, and Enigma's kind of garbage level 1.
Well, Valix is your Skywrath mage leading at the front, doesn't want to quite invest into a concussive shot or arcane bolt yet to see what opportunity presents itself. And I think it looks like Secret know that their level 1 might not be as potent.
You're gonna force S4 to go blink, maybe? Nope.
Nope, but they do get a ward.
Gonna eat a tree and run away.
Okay. All right. They block out the small camp over here, take that one away. Looks like they got one right over here to block out the big camp and give a little bit of that jungle vision. So it's a good preemptive start from 4 anchors to try to make things a bit difficult here for Puppy. And they even get the sentry here.
He always does this. He saves gold so that he can buy sentries in case they invade. And gonna look to remove these. Deny a creep for Zai on the off lane, who also got his own ward out now to block their camp. And since they wasted their wards in the jungle, they won't have the pull. So this is clever play coming out here from Secret, reading that they won't have sentries so he can block the camp. And he's gonna have a good lane now because the creep is denied as well. So.
And I have seen plenty of Secret games where Zai on a Bat Rider, if he gets a good head start, he will throw together a quick...
Oh,
okay,
nice
that pounce was like an Olympic jump right there to connect onto Zai. That was impressive.
That was the longest range pounce.
Well, it somehow connects. Zai is in trouble here. He's going to eat some arcane bolts from Valix as he just tries to fly back to safety here. And he does take a lot of the creep wave with him. This is certainly going to be awkward as far as the early creepilibrium for the top lane, but they'll make the best of it and send it back, and Zai's going to have to chew through some of his tangos early on, now only down to 2, so...
This was really good for ASUS that they stopped him from that first wave, otherwise he could have gotten a complete wave, but now he doesn't get any XP from that wave. I mean, they can deny the creeps. It's going to be a double wave, so he will get level 2 eventually, but... That was definitely good.
They'll definitely make the best of it here. Our mid lane matchup is going to be Arteezy on the PA going toe-to-toe with the Venomancer. Pajkatt, this is not a matchup we see every day. Is this going to be a bit of a headache here for Arteezy to have to deal with this potential ward-invested
I think it
Viper?
depends on how he skills the Venomancer. They have Puppy could come in and help him out. But I think the Venomancer, he should go for the max scale Poison Sting build here and just spam him down. Because Arteezy at some point, he has the PMS, so if he's in his face and fighting him, then he will win the fight. But if he's low enough already and slow down, wow.
Okay, that's a lot of damage from the tower. Okay,
right
yeah,
now.
that Nemphy's in trouble. That was just a little bit overextension.
And he misses the gale as well.
Ooh, that's a bit awkward. And he goes down. Okay, Arteezy.
Yeah, a huge mistake.
That was a bit of a freebie there for Arteezy, and a flub that hopefully Nemphy will look to shake off at that point. Boogie, who's trying to go towards the 2-minute rune, is warmly welcomed here from the high ground.
There we go. That's a kill on the bat. And that's what happens this bat against Slark and Skyrath. It's one of the worst lanes for a Bat Rider. It's like the old Pot and Bane for a Bat Rider or whatever. You don't want to play against that lane. But yeah.
Whatever happened as more people seem to just go down, it's an Omni Knight denying himself actually to Roche as he buys out. Just to make the express trip back to Fountain, I would assume. But
Trixie dodging the stun, but he's still gonna go down here, I think, unless
the good heal from Boogie.
Deny maybe.
Can't swing.
That was almost impossible. He died from the tick right after the last hit.
All right, well, there we go. Action still moving forward here. 3-1. I guess if you count the one Omni deny, but they're off to a nice strong head start, and the dual lane setup is working out nicely. Puppy, who's still on D-Ward duty here, finds the one sentry that's been blocking out one of the camps. He is now what looks like level 2 at the 3-minute mark. Slightly slower start than what we expect from Puppy, but he'll be able to get his groove back, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think it's a mistake though from the Venomancer to go for the wards here. I don't think he needs them that early, and he's gonna have a much better laning stage, which will allow him to get the wards eventually anyways. So it's unfortunate that he gave up the kill obviously too, because I think he could do very well in this lane if he just went for that poison build. Because Arteezy can't really tank that much harassment early on. But we'll see if he can salvage the lane somehow. He's probably, once he gets to level 5, he's just gonna be trying to push in the wave.
Yeah.
The Venomancer, and Arteezy will have to farm on the tower. But Arteezy will still get pretty much all the CS.
And he even has that magic stick just for those wards. As he sees them comes out, he'll be able to build up some of those charges just in case. Pull out a good counterfighter, just look to stay alive, and he's getting a lot out of it. Your top CS, though, does belong to your Slark, taking advantage of this strong lane they got against the Bat Rider at 22. Right behind him is S4 on the other side of the globe, who's got his Queen of Pain. Lots of last hits working out for him here, and it looks like 4-minute rune. So again, Boogie going to go on the run to scout it out while Zai works on the top one here. And for mid lane, there go the wards. They're going to try their best to try to bully back Arteezy, and Nemphy can try to find his way back into a good mid lane.
Yeah.
Oh, Trixie. It's nightfall. That means Night Stalker's got to do something. And he walks into S4. That was a long shot.
Thing is, he's got a... I think this bottom lane, this Lina has so much nuke power and Quap as well. They picked, like, this has to be one of the strongest safe laners. Like, strongest safe lane combos that you can have in the game. Because they have so much nuke power early on. You see this Night Stalker? can't do much with. He's level 3. He has boots, brown boots, stout shield, and nothing else. And there's kind of no opening. Zai is doing the right thing here. He's going into the jungle. Unfortunately for him, he found mud golems. But he has left the top lane, and since he can't go into his own jungle, he's gone into the enemy's jungle.
Valix is going to spot him, though, and already en route is Trixie. He quickly TPs. He'll make it away. Trixie was close, but yeah, your Bat Rider now will head back to base and probably waltz himself towards the offlane once more. But is it important now, as your Night Stalker, to get something done, though, with this nighttime?
I think it is. I think he shouldn't even have left that bottom lane. I think they kind of just, now that it's nighttime, they can actually maybe get a bit in that off lane, a bit more than before. But now that he left it, he's not going to get anything. I don't think he can kill mid. RTC is going to be really hard. He has a lot of sticks, PMS, Sakila. So that's going to be very hard to kill him. Already up to level 7 as well, and help is close from both Puppy and, at the moment, Zai.
Foreigners know that RTZ is doing pretty well here. They have a couple of people here nearby. They really want to get this PA. But finding the right time to strike is going to prove to be a bit difficult here. Plus, you have Puppy very close on his Enigma. That when they do find the opportunity to strike, they could end up turning things around. And now here comes Nemphy back to the lane with an Invis of all runes. Well, let's see if 4 Anchors can get something done here. There's going to be the Gale and the Silence. Amplifying the damage.
Rotation from S4. He's level 6.
Can they get him? Here comes a big Sonic Wave. Blows him up. Tinker. Or not Tinker, rather. Trixie goes down. Nemphy shortly thereafter. Valix. He could be next. Zai does end up getting dropped. Nice little repel.
Wow.
And yeah, okay. Wow. He gets the kill on the S4.
Big turnaround from the Skywrath.
Oh boy. That was a good time to man up.
Yeah. Nice repel, dodging the Scream of Pain there, so the Skywrath could get his last nuke off, and then he actually healed the creep that S4 was next to. And the Omni is up to level 5 now. That was some very needed levels for that Omni Knight.
Support staff here, 4 Anchors, getting a lot from it, but they were not able to bring down Arteezy.
I mean, I just gotta ask though, was that some kind of like, are you so used to seeing Tinker get lose? Bolted or?
No,
I don't know.
No.
Right.
I was probably like watching the EG Tinker matchup before this,
all right,
so
okay.
we'll just chalk it up to that.
Yeah.
So, well, we'll see
no
here.
Shots fired then.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Of course
all
not.
right,
Trixie, not Tinker. Just the T's. The T's got mixed up, like I do.
Yeah.
Team Tinker, bottom lane on your Night Stalker. You know, it's going to find his CS now. To make it work.
Right, I'm not gonna...
I'm not making a big deal out of it. You're the one drawing extra attention here. Yeah, you never know, man. You could end up making it all the way here to the house, and then you got to go toe-to-toe with Team Tinker if they make it, all the way through. Actually, no, I'm thinking of Star Ladder. They made their way to Star Ladder, but they are also in the Summit 3 Phase 2, so you really never know.
Don't hurt me, Boba.
And, well, Arteezy, level 8 now. Trying to work with Nemphy as he continues to dish out the dagger here. And it looks like Nemphy used the
stun
Nova,
into Dragon Slave from the high ground from Guru, and he doesn't get the deny to Roche.
Roche actually had his back at him, like, I'm not getting involved with that. And at the same exact moment, Zai goes down in the offlane. And it does cost the life of Skywrath.
Yeah, RTZ ported up there and got a kill onto the Sky. But Sarkis, he has his Midas, he's got Aquila. He's sitting top net worth right now, and I think this could be a very good Slark game for him. If he just keeps farming and eventually he's going to have to get to that MKB and Bash, then he could have a very nice game.
Yeah, MKB very important here, going against that PA. Don't want to have to risk RNG. Spotama Man will head back and continue to farm up. He is your top CS by a decent margin here, and net worth, just a hair ahead of S4 for now. Puppy, who is now level 8. Get to see our glorious black hole. I'm sure even a certain Toby Wan would be creaming himself over. We'll have to see if it's going to be something that he looks to unleash. Do you agree that when I hear from most people that just even having an Enigma in the game, you got that factor of the black hole, where it's always the mind game that's just there and at the ready?
I mean, I think it's just the fact that you have to, sometimes in fights when you try to initiate, you have to keep in mind that you can't walk in certain pattern, and as a team as well.
The mind games from your Enigma. Don't even need to issue the black hole. Just it being there can force a team to kind of second guess their commitments and put themselves into a bit of an awkward position. And top lane, another move onto Arteezy. Matamba Man moving forward with the Shadow Dance, gets off the pulse, and now they turn back, and it's not enough. Arteezy does go down. And yeah, he is going to be crying himself back to the grave. 30 seconds, he will be out as he just continues to try to scrap together some farm. Did he buy out here? 140 gold? I don't see anything on hand. Maybe just recently finished off the power treads, but yeah, looks like he'll have to be waiting quite a bit. Trixie, though, it's daytime, so he's going to try to get his level 6 solo farm for your Night Stalker here in the bottom lane. He's got Boogie nearby, who's actually a level ahead of him right now, with Guardian Angel ready to go. Soul Ring, probably going to grab some Tranquils, get a little bit extra move speed under his belt in the armor. And Kuro, who's now level 6, with Laguna ready to go. He's just going to look to find his own way here. He's going to be pretty useful.
Keeping in mid. Might see a go here on them. Yep. It's good and poorly, though.
Okay.
For a secret.
Oh, there's that black hole. And wow, that's a lot of ultimates. As they get Venomancer down, Valix and Boogie both eat a big damage. Guardian Angel not quite there to help out. And Valix, killing spree, does lose that bounty. Immediately thereafter to Kuroki. Trixie on the run. There's a scream.
Wow.
Whoa! S4.
Man,
he jumped in and the heal was there waiting for him. He got smacked in the face.
Every time I say wow.
It's so hard to not do a wow.
It is. I mean, you see these plays, and then what are you supposed to say?
Oh my goodness. Oh. Yeah, anything else just doesn't work. You have to say wow, so I guess...
You gotta say wow.
Props to LD for trademarking it first.
Yeah. I mean, what a catchphrase to have, though.
It's a good one.
It is.
What would your catchphrase be?
That's a good question.
I'll let you
Probably something about Peru.
I'll let you try out some catchphrases this game if you like. Yeah. Maybe when exciting stuff breaks out, you can be like, "Oh, bubblegum." I don't know. Anything.
Yeah, that's a good one actually.
Yeah, nothing says hype like bubblegum. Oh, quick escape right there. Meanwhile, nearby, S4 going toe-to-toe with Matamba Man, who's able to turn the corner, now going to get silenced. Arcane Bolt flies out, and the pounce, and the Mystic Flare, but he's able to sidestep in. Matamba Man! He goes in, that bubblegum going to get popped right there as Matamba Man goes down. S4 could be the return kill and will be. Valix gets that one. This Skywrath Mage is just always ready to battle it on out. 4 and 3 for him, but Trixie chopped in from behind. Kuro, oh, there's a Laguna. Still fine, though. Boogie. Waiting for the cooldown. Now he has it. Heals up Trixie, and hey, that's a committed Laguna ult. Not getting a kill. It's not too bad for 4 anchors. 12-8, your new score. Secret out to a little bit of a head start here, but for the net worth trade after that, just ends up being pretty even. But they do take the Slark down. It's his first death of the game.
Yeah, and I think Slark, I don't think he lost that much gold. He has a Blink now. Blink and Midas at 12 minutes. He's doing quite well. Poppy getting his mech though, even though they blocked his jungle. Poppy always finds his farm on the Enigma somehow. But the Venomancer has gotten his Midas now. So they've got double Midas, and I think that's a good choice. This Venomancer eventually is going to get scary. If he gets that level 16 with the Axe, then Secret doesn't have a lot against that. These heroes, they're kind of low HP pools, all of them, so... Could see them, a lot of them dropping to the Venovolt, the sneaky snake.
They're hanging mid lane towards that snake. Zeiss here, he does not have a blink dagger. He's very low on life. And he's thinking that maybe he can help get involved with something. Puppy needs 40 seconds for a black hole, but they would like to take this tier 1 as they continue to move forward. But at the same moment, Slark got the top tier 1 as an exchange, and they continue to push that lane. Just feels like Secret really want to get this objective. Clear out this tier 1 access point, but there we go. Zai does good the old-fashioned way as he flies on in, gets the lasso pull. Arteezy, though, very low. Nemphy's still alive. Will go down right there, but the Poison Nova has been unleashed, and Arteezy very wounded up, but there's the puppy mech, and it will save him out. Meanwhile, you can see a committed jump from S4. Trixie turns it back, gets the silence, gets the urn off, tries to right-click her down. There's Matamba Man to show up, but quick blink out from S4.
The heal didn't connect, fortunately, for ASC.
Yeah. Depends how you look at it.
That would probably have been
or unfortunately.
No, unfortunately for ASC. That's what I said. Yeah.
So you're biased towards 4ASC. Is
that
what you're saying? You got bets out there? You want to take some hats?
No.
We're not biased.
I would never.
All right.
Can't bet hats. Come on.
I believe you. I believe you here. As S4, who does narrowly escape, makes his way back to the bottom lane, but Matamba Man making the jump, committed onto S4. All right, the Batwoman's dead. That didn't take a whole lot of effort. He was able to finish out the Oblivion staff, it looks like, so that's not too shabby, but still, a good pick nonetheless, and more gold here for your Slark.
Yeah. Good things going the way of 4ESC. Slark is top net worth, 7.6k, 1.3k above the highest secret hero, which is S4. Looks like Arteezy is gonna go for that Battle Fury build.
That's what we casters say is the farming accelerator tool.
Alright, nice word for it. Well, strange smoke from Secret.
Alright, well, they're looking to make the best of it. Zai does now have his Blink Dagger, was trying
Tanks
to...
the concussive shot.
Yeah, that's not going to allow him to blink in, certainly so. He'll just step back and farm the jungle instead. That was not the debut you want on your Blink Dagger Bat Rider, but they'll have to chalk it up. And as 4 anchors, maybe they do... I was going to see if they had a smoke to smoke back with, but they don't. They're just going to put themselves in defensive position for what they anticipate is potentially a push here in the bottom lane from Secret. Puppey does have Black Hole ready to go. Kuro nearby. Laguna at the ready. Secret want to fight here. While the top lane, the two cores are battling it out. It's Matumba Man, now weak and wounded, who has to walk away from Arteezy.
He was going to go at the bottom. I tried to fly in from the left side, but they have wards there. They have Venom wards there. Entry wards. Not gonna happen.
That's a blinking
Good defense
hero
from 4ESC.
Yeah, the wards are just such a pain in the butt if you're a blinking kind of a hero too. You're trying to move forward and you keep getting hit and you're like, I just want to blink. God damn it.
If you're a Bat Rider, it's very annoying to play against the sneaky snake.
Yeah, the sneaky freaking snake, man. Look at this defense they put up. They might get a sneaky deny if they can... Nope. Enigma gets that.
Well, just look at him waddle around.
Let me look at him real quick.
Really look at him.
I'm looking at him.
Even like press the button where you zoom down.
Showcase mode. All right.
Yeah. Then just when he walks.
The second I zoom in, he doesn't walk though.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Well, he dances there. Nice little pirouette, and there it is. The slithering
the
one.
Sneaky snake.
He gets it done. We don't see enough
slithering.
of the sneaky snake these days in Dota. But I guess if it just seems to file suit and there's a right time to pick him up here, they'll go for it. But is the sneaky snake something that you guys have been considering to be running on the Alliance side, or are you not big fans of the Venom?
No, I have a certain passion for the sneaky snake.
Oh yeah.
But you can't use it too frequently though, because then you kind of want to slit your wrists.
Okay, that's a bit dramatic, but yeah, I can see where you're going with it.
Yeah. You know.
I like how you just like frame it, not like, oh, you're gonna not like it so much. It's you're gonna
no you actually want to.
Oh
yeah, you want to end.
This hole's for you, Trixie. That Sonic Wave helps out a bit. There is going to be the Dragon Slave, and they get their kill.
Catch. And up top.
Up top.
Oh, Arteezy, bubblegum.
Bubblegum.
Oh, no bubblegum.
No, he makes it out. He's back in the base. He's gonna be fine. Barely alive, but. No pop of the bubble there. They can't get it done. 9-14. Secret continue to pressure this bottom lane, though. They want this tier 2, and your Venomancer just trying to dish out the wards and hoping for the best here on slowing him down. He's yet to get level 11, so he can get that level 2 Poison Nova, if that's what he wants to do. And, well, now help Shums. It's Matumba Man who's going to get repelled, and quickly Secret. They see this, and they're like, it's time to go. But can they get away? Oh! Whiff on the pounce, though, not going to catch on to Puppey. Now he turns his sights on the S4. He's going to blink away, and he's just going to get kited a little bit here from Secret, and they will walk away with their winnings. And this is all also space for sweet little Arteezy, who continues to farm up the top lane.
Yeah, he's working towards that farm accelerator, as we casters like to call it.
Yes, that's a good word. It's a good word. He's got a couple of components away, and then he can build on top of it. Is it looking like a BKB kind of a game here for your PA to build up next? I mean, you are going against a Venomancer. You are going against a Skywrath Mage. Seems like an obvious grab.
Yeah, could be a BKB game here. Definitely.
What would you like to see, though?
Manta could work as well, just to break the silence from the Night Stalker, silence from the Skywrath. I mean, he might need the BKB for the Venom ult, but we'll see. The longer he can wait with his BKB, I think the better, because if you can have those charges later on in the game, that's gonna be very helpful. But we'll see what he does. I mean, I think I could imagine him going even some Manta, Satanic, Abyssal, something like that along those lines in any given order, almost. Because then he could take fights in late game as well.
Ooh, bottom, Puppey. A little bit of trouble there. Matama though now going to get Malphite stun on the way out. Oh, he might have gone a little too far here. Try to get away with the Shadow Dance. There's going to be the heal. Does connect on the S4, but S4 has got the self-proclaimed S4 rune, as he uses it to bob in and out quite a bit. And all the meanwhile, yeah, Secret pushing top lane here. You have Arteezy with Zai nearby. And if 4 Anchors, they see that and they still can't make a committed jump on this bottom lane, it's going to be a rough time for them.
Dire's structures are fortified.
I think if this ward goes unnoticed, that's very big for ASC. The one they just put on the Mount Everest.
Yeah. Is that what you call it, Mount Everest?
Yeah, it's Mount Everest. This is Mount Everest ward.
What's this?
Up top, Zai and Arteezy looking to go for Matuma. Is he fast on the Q?
We'll see. Oh, he hits it.
Oh, and Zai.
Okay.
Big patience there, waiting for the Dark Pack to run out. They don't even end up needing it in the end, but smart play from him.
Can't Dark Pack off a Sonic Wave. And he gets annihilated from that one. Oh, Valix might be in trouble now. Good little lasso grab. They take the Birdman and...
Yeah, now they're gonna get 2 kills instead of the 1, because he held his lasso. That was a smart play by Zai.
Such patience. The quiet one. Now they can continue to take down this tier 2 top lane if they wish. Arteezy doesn't want anything of it as he heads back towards the bottom lane now. Maybe thinking he can make a jump onto the Venomancer, but might end up crossing paths with Boogie here. Does he go with the dagger? Nope. Aha! Baited, fool! I repelled myself. Your dagger is wasted, says Boogie as he walks away. What a big play right there. Noob from UA,
I think Arteezy saw that the Veno didn't have a port, so he's trying to chase him, but he wasn't fast enough because he got slowed down by the Venom wards. And Nightstalker's gonna go for a Midas. A late game Midas.
The ketchup Midas.
Yes.
That's what we call it.
Yeah, alright, yeah. I forgot. That's what we casters call it, the ketchup Midas.
Ketchup Midas.
The Ash ketchup Midas.
Mustard Midas here, as he tries to make it work. Well, they certainly could use it because Secret continue to find what they want. We're getting early glances at the team net worth here, and they're up and ahead 7,500 gold, and the same goes for XP. It just seems like kind of what we saw in the last game, Pajkatt, where Secret are just kind of doing what they want.
They have the top net worth on the 4 ASC side, but then followed by multiple superheroes. Seems to be what happens in a lot of games.
Supports are starving.
Yeah, pretty much. Supports and the offlane they are quite poor. And you can see here, they're using the Slark's ultimate to the ward here. Wise choice.
That's a perk for that hero. And
yeah, and now you can see that the Secret has 0 wards on the map. And if you look at their... No, you can't actually when you're watching like this, can you?
What?
Oh, you can, okay.
Vision?
Yeah, you can look at their vision. It's very... They have a very...
It's dark.
Limited vision. A very dark map, yes.
Yeah, that's not good. And you got a team where you want to maybe make an initiated jump from your S4, from your Bat Rider, from Puppy. You're in the dark. Those openings don't really present themselves like they should. So that's something that 4 Anchors can always take advantage of, and something that I know you pointed out in the draft is just the nighttime vision that they could have to work with here.
Arteezy decided to go for the Mask of Madness, and this indicates that they probably want to take Roche with this. Maybe find some stacks. We got to pick first and then go into Roche.
Well, they're going to take some names
would be my
guess.
In the top Maybe lane. They can get killed bottom first. That would be nice for them.
Dagger to Trixie, and now Mom is going to be popped, and there's Laguna. There's the kill from Kuroki. That black hole fully committed. As Matoma does come back and into it. There's going to be the Sonic Wave to fly out. Lasso will connect onto Nymphy here, and your Venomancer will go down.
And the Slark went down too.
Oof. It's a 3-man drop. Secret lose no one, and now they move into high ground. They will just stay here as long as they can to get free hits on this tier 3. And then if they want...
No buyback on the Venomancer. Slark does have a buyback, but if he's without the Veno ult, I'm not sure what he can do. This might just be Rax, actually. And if they get this Rex, then they're gonna get a free Roche as well after that.
Yeah.
Alright, buyback from the Slark, but that's gonna hurt his economy a lot.
It certainly does.
And he doesn't have ult up yet either, so they could just maybe hit him.
Skywrath Mage, condolences to him, and this is a desperate Guardian Angel just to save Matama Man quite a bit, and it looks like 4 Anchors. Their dreams of pulling out a big upset could begin to crumble here as Trixie now focus fired. Arteezy unleashes his fury, gets a sweet crit there at the end, and a triple kill as he cleans out Matama Man thereafter. Okay, well, Pajkatt, this game could be over real quick as they just kind of clean house inside the 4 Anchors base. He's hungry. What's he buying?
Alright, he picks up his BKB.
Yeah. And those racks are dead. Easy Roche if they want to back for it. Arteezy does go down. Okay. He bought out. He's dead. 4 anchors. Quick, go, go, go! Get to the other side. Take the base.
He was almost in the fountain there.
Well, this does prevent Secret from doing Roche, I think, without Arteezy being involved. You're gonna have to wait, but I imagine that with that big fight, and you could see the net worth graph.
Maybe he just wanted to kill that Omni-Knight and get those extra $322.
He wanted to get payback for that repel of his dagger earlier, I think. And won't get outplayed. Can't look like a chump like that, not if you're Arteezy. So he gets the last laugh, getting a huge team fight, even though he does go down at the end and does hand over a small bounty. It's Secret who are in a very comfortable spot.
20k gold and 20k XP pretty much for Secret now. Yeah. I think at this point it's almost impossible. He did go for that BKB after the Mask of Madness, so he's gonna have a 10 sec BKB when he respawns. They will probably have Black Hole for the next fight, unless Crazy take one right now. But not very likely it's gonna happen. Unless they get Matuma Man here. But yeah, this is close to impossible for ASC to come back at this point, I think. Yeah. They need a Venowalt on 5 heroes and a Gale on 5 heroes.
Oh, almost get S4. He was able to blink away. But yeah, it's going to be a Hail Mary kind of a play. As now Matuma Man tries to make some moves onto Arteezy, who just kind of shrugs it off, walks away. But yeah, this is where you kind of... You go for the Hail Mary kind of a play and just try to hope that you can get a big team fight and hope the rubber band is going to be gracious to you if you're able to walk away the victor. But it's going to be tough. And
yeah, I mean, if they manage to actually kill some heroes right now, then they could be looking at some hefty gold bounties. But it's very hard for them to find kills at all.
Yeah, there's always that chance.
And Secret are going to go for that Roche right now, so it's going to be even harder if Arteezy picks up the Aegis.
I don't think
I imagine he will.
We acknowledge it yet, but this has got to be one of the few times that you see a Diffusal Blade completed on a Bat Rider. I understand where it fits its place in this game, going against someone like an Omni-Knight and everything, but you just don't see it on your Bat Rider very often. And Zai is going to be one of the first, I would imagine.
Yeah, I believe you're correct.
We don't have a stats man. Can you be the stats man too and do everything for me? Uh-oh, jump in. Here we go. Fight breaks out. Crazy stuff. Poison over to fly. Black hole. Black hole. Matuma Man bubblegum. He goes down.
Bubblegum.
Bubble freaking gum as they go into Valix here. Can they get it? Got him. Boogie next. Arteezy moving on forward. Disaster for 4 anchors. They lose everyone, and that's game. Woo!
GG gets called.
Okay. I'm a bit sweaty after that.
Absolutely spectacular Black Hole there coming out of Poppy catching the slug. The only target he had to catch.
Malk, I do appreciate you stepping away from Join Dota to help us over here at Beyond the Summit with a little bit of insight through the series.
You're welcome, my friend.
Thank you, thank you. Wow, what? Okay, well, you know, the dream was real there, Pajkatt, for a while. In game number 1, it was very impressive as they were able to kind of take him down. But Secret did Secret things game 2 and 3, man.
I think, honestly, I think for ASC, I think they kind of they crumbled a bit. I think they felt like they had to do more than they actually had to, and I think they could have probably, if they just remained more calm, they could have done a way better job this game. But yeah, you can see Secret with the more experienced players and more calm approach, and you know, just playing a solid game, take out the game 2 and 3 in a pretty convincing manner.
Pajkatt, this means that you are going to be facing Alliance, or not Alliance, Jesus Christ.
I am playing for Alliance.
You are playing for Alliance. You're taking on Tinker, right? No. You're going to be now taking
on Team Secret.
You're going to be taking on Secret.
Team Trixie.
Well, are you excited? I mean, you get what you want. You want to take on the tougher competition, man.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, it's going to be, regardless how the series plays out, it's going to be fun playing against them, because we haven't played against them yet, so.
That's going to be a very exciting match. I actually don't think I'll be able to cast it, unfortunately, as America will be starting up. I know, man, but my thoughts and wishes are going to be with you. See if you can manage to take on the Titan of Secret here. But you guys have also looked incredible as of recent, and we're very happy to have you in Phase 2 Summit 3. And it's a pleasure to have you co-casting, man. It was the first time we got to actually do it, just me and you, and it was a lot of fun. So thanks for stepping in, and maybe we'll get to do it again in the future. Otherwise, best of luck with your games.
Thank you for having me, and
no problem.
Thank you to everyone out there who watched.
Yeah, and if you want to show Pajkatt some love and support, check him on his Twitter at PajkattDota. For myself, you can catch me on my Twitter at KotLGuy. But we are all done here for Europe Summit 3 action. There's going to be plenty of Dota, I'm sure, all over the place. More Summit 3 action coming on. We got China, we got C, we got the whole kit and caboodle, so don't worry about the lack of Dota. It's a dying game, but there's plenty of matches happening, apparently. So with that said, guys, please take care. Look for the VODs on Beyond the Summit YouTube, and we'll catch you next time with more Dota action. See you later.
All right.